Jungkook POV. I sometimes doubt if Hoon is busy or is up to something unusual. He said he is only 5 minutes away. It's been an hour and he is not at here. I wonder where the in 5 minutes away. I asked him to bring the document last that I need to review and sign. I am planning to have my dinner with him, but since he late, I started to eat the food Chim restaurant sent for me. Hoon, good evening, Jungkook. You are late, Jackie said to Hoon without looking at him. He sit in front of me and looking at the food I am eating. Hoon, is that the food your secret admirer has been sending you? He reads his chin on his hand and stared at me in um, JK, I pushed the container in front of him. JK, why do you try to? You all know why I am excited about dinner. Hun chuckled before he spooned some of the food and eat. And he spooned out one more and then another one until JK pulled the container away. Too much. Now I know why you keep on talking about that, Jim, Hoon said while chowing. JK, I honestly want the later more than the food. I have to admit that I am a sucker for then small things. It's just weird how a secret admirer can make me feel this way. Do you have any idea who this Jim is? Hoon asked. JK, I shake my head. JKPV, but I am thinking about Jimin, the owner of Jim restaurant. I just don't want to say it to Hoon because I am not yet sure. Jimin is a college schoolmate. I honestly cannot remember how much about him until I saw him earlier. Then what I just remember was Namjoon introduced him to meet me during college. But you kind of like it, right? Hoon smiled. JKPV. Hoon is not just my assistant but also a friend. I don't have a lot of friends here in Korea apart from Hoon and Nanjun since I spent some time in the States, and of course my driver Yeonjun and my house helper Sam. JK, I have a weakness in these steps. I don't know why I love receiving handwrite letter and the food is so good too. I hope I can meet this team soon. I am anticipating for that day to come. One thing is for sure that the person writing and cooking for me is a sweet one. JK, wait, why are you late? You messaged me that you are 5 minutes away, but you arrived an hour late. When have you been? Don't tell me you got lost. Hoon laughed, waving his hand at me. Hoon, no, of course not. I can go here when with my eyes closed. I saw the servant that I want to introduce to you. JK, the chimp without what about him? Hoon, yes, him, the one who recommended the delicious food you've been eating for lunch. Anyway, I saw him on the street. His shoes got damaged, so I gave him a ride home. Turned out his birthday today, so I brought a cake and brought it back to him. Chike snored at his story, and since when have you been interested in giving a donation? Oh, it's no mean. Did you know that? No wonder why you don't have a lot of friends. If that Chim will learn how mean you are, I bet he will stop sending you later. Jagya suddenly remembered the delivery boy who cried because of what I said to him. I'm not mean. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just naturally straightforward. You like him? JK said, but Hoon just chuckled. Hoon, actually, I find him really attractive. He is handsome, and when I talked to him earlier, he is very nice guy and very humble too. JK, just like my chim. Hoon rolled his eyes at JK. Hoon, you don't even know that Chim ate, so don't compress mine to yours. What if the deliverer is the real Chim? Then what about then what now? Hoon, a voice sound as if he's challenging me and I am up for it. JK, what if I tell you that the deliverer is cute? Hoon raises an eyebrow at me. Mr. Jian, have you really lowered your bar? Hoon, what are you talking about? It's true. JK, the deliverer is cute, but he is a bit old fashioned. He easily got subtle and a bit clumsy. JK, to be honest, the delivery boy isn't that bad. He is just a bit annoying, perhaps because he already made a bad impression during our first meeting. His clone stuck in my mind. Then he ever called me a thief. JK, I don't think he is the same as him. I mean, he is a waiter. Perhaps he knows something about food, but I doubt that he can cook, and I doubt if he can write a sweet letter like that, said, and I'm sure of that. Well, until that chimpanzee reveals his true identity, everything will remain as a puzzle. But I'm glad that you are enjoying what he is doing for you. Hey, Budge, the sound of my alarm keep me started every morning. It may sound like music to my ears, but still I don't want it to be just a familiar sound that one day I won't wake up annoying, but it also gave me hope, the hope that one day time will come that I can wake up late in the morning and enjoy the sunlight with more nothing to worry about, but I am going to get out of bed or continue sleeping. I smell it too early to dream of something after I finish preparing flexi meal for the day. I put mine inside my bag with two extra containers for the slice of cake I prepare for two of the kindest person I know. After packing the meal, I went to the shower to clean so I can go to work. My slipper will be my best friend today, and it's okay. My next goal is to save money so I can buy a pair of shoes. As I leaned down to get my slipper, I noticed a piece of paper on top of my damaged shoes. A letter from Flexi Hyung. I grabbed them for you. It will get you throughout the day. I love you. I looked back and saw my younger brother still in deep sleep. I wonder how long it took him before he finally grabbed it, but I appreciate it. I happily wear the shoes he repaired for me, and now I am ready to face the day. I hold on tightly to the paper bag in my hand. I never thought that pressure doorbell can be this stressful, if not because of the extra income and Jimin being my friend. I will back out in this extra job. Mr. Jian being in not worth tears and my time. Hello, I jumped when the door swung open. I'm glad that Sam is the one who opened the door for me. Hi, you stared me, I said while holding on my chest. Sam chuckled. I'm waiting for you, Waiting for me? Why did I say or do something wrong? Sam just laughed at my weird expression. Please don't worry, you're not doing anything. I let out and sighed. At least I know I am not in trouble. Oh wait, I will also give you something. I had the paper bag to Sam before pulling out the container. Take some, give my study. I want to give you a slice. It's delicious, Sam. Look at me and smell. You are so precious. Wait for me. I'll get something, or you come it and no, I will wait here. I am still here. Stepped inside. The mansion is my little favorite things to do inside. I wait for Sam just in the garden area, wishing he will be fast. I already saw Mr. Jian car in the parking area. I am sure he is inside waiting to unleash his monster self. At least I saw Sam handing me a bag. Sam, I was supposed to give you to yesterday, but I was out, so I'm sorry it's late. I don't know why my tears started to fall when I saw the shoes inside the bag. I badly needed one, and I guess my birthday did not end really bad. I handed the paper bag to Sam. Sam, I saw your shoes when you removed them that day when it was raining hard. I saw that we had the same shoe size. I'm not using that anymore, but I only use that. It's still new. I hope you like it. I suddenly hugged him and cried on his shoulder. It feels weird. I know my days are going well 90% of the time, but help unusually comes at the right time. I just realized that life isn't always cruel to me. I'm sorry about that, I said as I wiped away my tears. It's actually my birthday yesterday. I really had a bad day. Then my shoes finally gave up on my way home. My brother just grabbed it for me. I badly needed a pair. That's why I am emotional. Sam held my hand and smiled at me. I'm sorry, I know life isn't always fair, but this always a brighter day. Happy birthday. You will be fine, okay? I nodded, focusing to smile. Thank you, and can you do me a favor? Sam nodded, curious. It's really my boss who sending Mr. John this gift. Mr. Hoon is his assistant. Know me. It's a bit complicated to explaining everything, but please don't tell your boss that my birthday yesterday because he will figure everything out. I hope the secret is safe with you. Sam stares at me for a while. I'm now worried. I know his loyalty to his boss, but I lose my job if Mr. Jian will figure everything out this early. Don't worry, Thay. Your secret is safe with me. Jungkook POV. I just got out of the shower, drying my hair with a towel. I took a peek at the window of my bedroom. I am waiting of home to arrive. I saw Sam talking to a delivery boy. The delivery boy gave Sam a plastic container. I grabbed my eyeglass to see clearly. It a slice of cake. Sam went inside the house with a paper bag that I believe my daily dinner supply, but I'm looking forward to the handwriting later. Food is only second. Sam left the delivery boy in the garden. He had keep on turning, looking around the garden, and the food dropped. Perhaps he will run again once he sees me coming. His hand rubbing the strap of his bag, and he keep on checking on his shoes. He's been a week now. I cannot remember if Sam of Yonjan already mentioned the delivery boy name. Maybe I'm not sure. Check if you maybe because I'm not really interested, but I have to admit the delivery boy is very good looking. His skin is clear and smooth looking, but he always looked tired and worried. I know it's been rude to him and guilty kept me awake last night. Sam came and headed the boy up back. Then, after a moment, he threw himself to Sam, surprising me. I'm not sure what they are talking about, but from my vantage point, I cannot tell that he's crying again. Take a bit more before he bid goodbye and went out of the gate. I closed the curtain and went downstairs on the kitchen. JK, is my dinner there? I asked, saying Sam just went in the kitchen. Sam smiled and placed the container in front of me. I am surprised Jim prepared my favorite food, handmade burger. The envelope neat place on the cover. JK, Jim's letter never failed to make me smile. It actually my hope after a day of stressful office work. I'm always excited to go home, looking forward to the gift waiting for me. Why don't you write something in return? I didn't expect that Sam will suggest something like that. Resting my chin on my hand, I stared at the letter, smiling in my head. I can't believe a letter will have an effect on me. Do you think it's okay? Sam sit across me and it's the cake the delivery boy gave him. Saying why not just to say thank for his effort, and I know you are starting to like Jim, right? Chicky, I don't know how to answer that, but it seems like it. Try, it's good. Sam offered the cake. JK, as the delivery boy gave you that, I said, pointing at the cake. Sam nodded. He is a nice man, very sweet and thankful. He gave this to me because he said I am nice to him, JK, and I'm not. It's not that, Mr. Jian, but he is just a shy person. Of course, he know that you don't like him. Why would he give things of giving you a slice of cake? JK, so T is his name. Why does it sound familiar? I saw him crying. Don't tell me that he cried because of the shoes. Sam, yes, JK, are you serious? Like he should touch it. Sam said he said, his face turned grumpy. Sam, that's why it's so precious. He chose to work rather than go to school so his younger brother can study. He delivering newspaper in the morning and work as a waiter at noon. He is the one sending his brother to school. Sam, and yesterday he really had a bad day. He told me that he is saving for a new pair of shoes. That's why he got so emotional when I gave him one. Earning is so important to him. I saw his hand is so dry and rough, maybe because of too much work. I admire him. I can see myself to him. JK guilt rush in my when even more. It feels like check down. How can I treated him badly the past few days? Now I know why he ran when he saw me. It's not fair. Perhaps he disgusting with me. I cannot blame him. Thoughts I am insensitive sometimes, and he made me feel like one day. Time escaped. Next day, I put on my apron before opening my bag to get the notebook. I don't know what I'm going to write today and to cook as I am not expecting that I will be deliver something even on a Saturday. But my stomach started to flutter. My heart started to beat faster. My notebook is missing. I grabbed my phone and dialed Young's number. It took a while before he answered, and it seems like he is still sleeping. Suga, I'm sorry to disturb you, but have you seen my notebook? I hesitate to ask him, but he is the last person I am with last night. Youngie, no. I'm sorry for bothering you. Thank you for answering my call. Youngie, I'm glad that you lost it. Youngie teased, and I can visualize him sitting in the relief. This time I need to do anything without planning or copying. I have to on my knowledge of cooking and my feelings so I can write the letter in the most sincere way. JK, what are you cooking for lunch? Sam, I included that when I smiled, but then unexpected doorbell rang. I and Sam looked at each other. I'm not expecting anyone today. I walked towards the receiving area to take a look at the camera, and to my surprise, it's the delivery boy. I guess I am smirking on my way to the gate. I love seeing him getting started. How is his wanted? How is his small phone? And oh, and how he jumped in place. Check it. And as soon as I opened the door, the delivery boy tipped the way I imagined and expected him to react. Good morning, Mr. Jian. I hope I arrived just in time for lunch. He stretched both his arms with the bag in his hand. It's as if he intended for me to take a bag immediately, and I did. Please eat it while still hot. Have a nice day, Mr. Jian. He smiled and quickly turned his back from me, but my relaxes lifted my hand and I grabbed his waist. He stared at my hand before looking my face. I know he is a bit surprised by my action, but I guess this will be the best time to make it up. JK, have you taken your lunch? They looked to slide as if try to what I just asked. JK, join me. I if before his eyes widened in fear. Right now his eyes shut open in curiosity. His eyes went to my hand still grabbing on his waist. Okay, but I know that he is a shy person and will not agree if I will not instead. Besides, I know that he is scared of me. I've been rude and cold to him. I cannot blame him. So before he even refused my invitation, I pulled him inside the mansion. Jungkook gestured straight. He did not expect that all of a sudden Jungkook will be nice to him. He stared at the Jungkook title hold and Jungkook immediately removed his grip. Sorry, I'm just worried you will run again. Jungkook smiled through his lips. He doesn't want to speak. He doesn't know how what Jungkook wants, and he's sure that he will ask for a favor. How could an arrogant man be so nice just like that? Instead of pondering if Jungkook is sick, he removed his shoes and followed Jungkook to the dining room. Hathe, did you wear the shoes already? It is nice, Sam asked as he prepared the dining table. Yes, it's very comfortable, thank you. He smiled widely. JK, did you know that I am craving for soft tofu? Jim must have read my mind, don't you think? Jungkook excitedly spooned the stewed tofu inside his mouth. They just watches in surprise. The stew is the rested recipe to cook. That's why he decided to cook it. He not expected that Jungkook is actually craving for it. Jungkook put the spoon on his plate as he realized that he is not eating. JK, did I disturb you? I mean, do you need to go back to work? No, sir, it's actually my day off. My boss just asked me to deliver your food. Then you can say, can't you? Come on, eat some. Can cook delicious food too. Jungkook pushed the dish near the plate. They hesitated at first, but he spooned a small amount of Jungkook will not instead. JK, I know you are not comfortable sitting here with me. I know I've been rude, arrogant, and insensitive towards you. I know there's no excuse for all ill attitude, but please know that I'm not like that. Jungkook said. The minute Taehyung started at him, confused. Tae has been trying hard to avoid Jungkook, even running away without shoes on just to get away for obvious reason. Jungkook has been treated him hard, insulting him, and even asking him to wash his shirt. Jungkook being nice to him is a bit weird. He doesn't know if he will believe that Jungkook had just said, "Ajik, I'm sorry." Those two words made Tae's eyes widen in shock. He cannot believe it. He heard it right. JK, look, I know I've been unfair. I'm sorry. Work has been stressful the past few weeks. I have family issue too. I know it should not be a reason for me to treat you that way. I know I'm wrong throwing my anger to an innocent man. I'm sorry. I hope you will accept my apology. They lowered his eyes, thought he surprised. Jungkook seemed sincere with his apology. It's okay, sir. I understood, and I'm sorry for referring your is a thief. I really did got your money, didn't I? Jungkook gave the bunny smile. They let out a small laugh. It's my fault. I was clumsy. Jungkook straightened out his arms, offering Tae his hand. I hope we are okay now. They stared at Jungkook's hand for a while. It looked so soft and smooth. He then looked at his hand, scratched, rough and dry. He doesn't know how to give his hand, but he shook it so as not to appear rude. He quickly pulled away his hand. He put is on his lap and started to touch it, feeling it so he have Jim is a chief. I am right? Jungkook asked without looking at Tae, or perhaps trying to shift Tae's thoughts after seeing Tae getting red on the ears. I don't know, sir. Tae is continuously in denying that he knows him. He will be the trouble if he will admit it now. His job is important more than those lines. I don't know Jim. He is my boss friend. Jungkook nodded, but he can feel that Jungkook does not believe him. Sir, I hope you will understood that. JK, yes, I know, of course. You are not along to the truth. Jungkook pulled out something from his pocket and placed it in front of the. Can you give this to him? I mean, can you ask your boss to give that to Jim to tell you that truth? I am dying to meet him. So there's the reason. Why are you nice? You have a favor. You and Jimin are fit from each other. They thought. He picked up the letter from the table and put inside his bag. JK, I hope you all meet him soon. Thank you. Jungkook continued to eat. They eat just a little. He's not used to eating. It's so smooth like home, especially when that someone is not clear to him. Close to him, Sam removed all the dirty plate and the leftover from the table, leaving Tae and Jungkook in the dining room. Jungkook, stand up. Can you wait for me in the living area? I'll get something upstairs. I'll be quick, I promise. And before Tae can argue, Jungkook was out of the room. Jungkook appeared from behind and sit on the couch on Tae left. Jungkook is giving a bottle of tea that looked like a lotion. Please don't get me wrong. I know your work require you to wash your hand often because you are working in a food business. It's that hand cream put it well after washing your hand. It's very effective. JK, I hope you don't feel insulted. They was his hand. No, it's okay. It's just that I'm ashamed to have my hand touched. It's true. My work requires me to wash my hand often, lift having things clear and all. I do appreciate this. I promise I will pay you once I receive. Jungkook chuckled after hearing that. I'm not selling that. I'm giving that. You just use it. I'm an order. So I always been in packet. I still have stock in my room, so you don't need to worry. They smiled and bowed. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, but I need to go home now. My brother is waiting for me at home. You are a little late, Jimin asked Tae as soon as he entered the restaurant, his eyes looking at Tae from head to food. They look a deep breath. I'm sorry, Jimin lets out a sarcastic laugh. You need an extra income, right? They cannot speak. He is feeling ashamed as he can feel some curious face looking at him. They pull out the letter. Jungkook asked him to give it to Jimin. Jungkook take it from his hand and his face brightened up. He told me to give it to you, he said while putting on the apron. Jimin is all smile while reading the letter. He cannot believe that Jungkook will be so interested to meet him. Can you write back to him and tell him that I met him? Okay, I will write that. Time is good. What's that? Yoongi asking me putting hand cream on my hand. And since when did you learn how to use hand cream? Yoongi teased me, getting the tube from my hand and look at it. Mr. Jian gave it to me, they whispered. Youngie giggled, nudging me with his shoulders. He likes you? Of course not. I almost my answer. He gave it to you because my hands are rough. I'm happy because I cannot that. Youngie laughed, handing the tube back to me. Of course, I cannot buy that either, but that's around $50. I almost dropped the tube when I heard the price. Seriously? Youngie, don't worry about the price. He gave it anyway. Next time, tell him to give one to me too, Youngie said while laughing in tiny. Wait, I heard from the chief that Jimin called you last Saturday. When on earth were you here last Saturday? That's your day off, you stupid. I put, of course, the chief will tell him that what happened. Jimin asked for a favor. I just can't say no. I just cook and deliver. That's all. I just forgot to give him the letter from Mr. Jian. It's my fault. Youngie is slipping my arm while staring at me. You should not take the blame when it's not your fault. That's which is really something else. I hope he'll get his K-drama soon. Can you stop saying that? You should not wish bad things for others, even if he is your enemy. Youngie, that's why the abusing you. That's not kindness anymore, Thane. That's a stupidity. Youngie exclaimed with both of his hands on his hips. The whole day was calm and quiet. The restaurant was full and it kept me busy until it's time for me to cook again for Mr. Jian. Jimin was quiet the whole day. Perhaps he is already satisfied that he gave his number to Mr. Jian. Maybe they already said their meeting. I hope as soon as possible. Thank Jimin. I will go now. I cook pak chop and broccoli with mushroom. I already prepared the letter. Do you want to check? I asked before leaving. Jimin, no. They prepared the Thay, pressing the doorbell. Good afternoon, Thay. Sam greeted while rubbing his palm together. Sam, please get in. It's cold here, Thay. I just deliver this, then I will go. Sam pulled me inside, closing the gate behind us. Jungkook said you accompany us for dinner. I told you Jungkook is a nice guy, Thay. I cannot refuse anymore as I was forced to get inside the house, Thay. Hello, Mr. Jian. He opened the curtain of the living area, looking outside, his eyes practically looking at the sky. Can you feel the winter is already cold outside? I hope it will snow soon. I stand beside him and look up the sky. I hope so. I love the snow. JK, look at Thay with an look. JK, I love snow too. I actually love winter. I smile slightly. At least even just on the weather we have a similarity. Our dinner turned out fine. Not much talking aside from the information that Jimin and Mr. Jian will finally meet on Wednesday. He still knows Jimin as Jim. Perhaps Jimin is not telling him his real name. Mr. Jian said he invited me for dinner to thank me for my effort in delivering the food and the letter. I'll go home now, Mr. Jian. Thank you for the dinner. JK, welcome. I appreciate all your hard work. I finally met Jim this week, he mentioned again. I noticed that his eyes looking at me as if finding something. You did not bring a scarf. It's cold. You might catch a cold. I remember the scarf is my bag, but before I can pull it out, Mr. Jian turned away and ran upstairs. After a minute or two, he has a similar scarf in his hand. My jaw almost dropped. It's similar to what Jimin gave me. JK, here, take it. He pulled my hand and gave the scarf. I actually have a scarf here in my bag. My boss gave it to me on my birthday. I pulled it out exactly showing it to him, but I regret it the moment I saw the difference in them, the color, the texture. They are different. I looked at Mr. Jian. I'm not sure if he think I am pathetic or something. Tell your boss to give you an authentic one next time. He chuckled, kidding, but seriously, take it. My heart almost dropped when he walked closer, wrapped the scarf over my neck, forming a kind of thing around my neck. I watched him intently while my hand gripping on a scarf Jimin gave it to me. JK, it's look good on you. He smiled so fondly while making final fixing on the scarf. Oh, shall I say I am hoping that a smile is a fond smile. The color is your skin. It will warm your neck. I don't know if I should smile or blush or run, but it's just lately that I got to experience the sweet side of Mr. Jian. I realize how lucky Jimin is to have someone like Mr. Jian. They turned his back, squeezed, pulling something from his bag. He then stretches his hand to me, holding what appears to be an envelope. I am not sure if this will be the last time that I will deliver to you, since my boss told me that you will be meeting Mr. Chim tomorrow. This isn't much, but I just want you to know that I really appreciate your kindness. He all smiled as I take the envelope from his hand. When I take a peek, JK, I saw a keychain. Just open it later, he said Sally as he picked the paper bag from the table. He then waved 90 degrees to me. Thank you for so much for these. It's a nice meeting you, Mr. Jian. Jungkook POV. I cleared my bag with a box in my hand. The box where I am keeping the letter I got from Chim. I first read the one that came from Chim. The letter never failed to make me smile. No matter how simple the words were, it almost hit my heart definitely. After reading his letter, I sent a text message to Chim. JK, Chim, I got your letter. Thank you for making me smile every day. See you tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Seoul Hotel. JK, I put my phone away and got another envelope one in my bag, the one that they gave it to me. The moment that I saw the keychain, I cannot help to laugh. It's a wild keychain made of wooden. It's the shape of the shirt, which a gookie word printed in the middle and a small happy face. Mr. Jian, I was walking on my way home last night when I saw that keychain and I immediately thought of you. I hope it won't remind you for how ugly our first meeting was. But the funny side of it, I hope when you look at it, you will immediately smile and think of the happy moment in your life. Thank you so much for your kindness, for being so generous enough to give back the money to me for the hand cream and for the delicious dinner. I may not see you again, but I am thankful that I made you meet you, Mr. Jian. We are a very nice person, and Mr. Chim is very lucky to have you. Thani, JK, I don't know why my heart keep on thumping under my chest. The letter gave me a bittersweet feeling, and it's just now I am when I realize that while I am reading Chimp letter from me, it's a voice that I can hear, or maybe because I haven't heard of Chim voice yet. Mr. I hope when you look at it, you will immediately smile and think of happy moment in your life, JK. The kitchen may be simple, but it's meaningful. I remember that the smile on the face while looking at my clothes. JK, I realize how lucky I am to be living an easy life. I can buy whatever I want. I realize how big my house is, but still I felt incomplete. Now I wonder what more is there. And his brother, his hands are rough and dry, perhaps because of working so hard. The reason why I gave him a hand cream, a simple hand treatment, made him happy. I loads my chest, but still it cannot make me happy. I'm not at sure what can make me, but I'm hoping that tomorrow I will find out. Jungkook, the day has finally come and I am excited but anxious at the same time. I did not get enough sleep last night aside from thinking about the later to me. I'm also thinking about my meeting with Jim. JKPOV. I'm waiting for the hotel restaurant in Seoul Grand Hotel. I chose the seat near the glass wall, seeing the cars and people passing by calm my tension. I am nervous. I kept on rubbing my palm on my pants and it's starting to sweat. I look at my watch and very second seem like for 7 o'clock in a minute away and its butterfly in my stomach just kept on flipping. I know I should not. I am too old for these things, but it's been a while since I've been this exact one of a date. JK, a familiar face appeared outside. He walking on the sidewalk. The glass was a bit foggy that I needed to pull out my eyeglass so I can see the person clearly. My heart just being too beat painfully. I'm getting nervous. I'm looking at the kitchen and put on my car key and a smile just comes out naturally from my face. My feeling did not fail me this time. I told him that I have someone in my head and that someone is already approaching, but the smile on my face faded as soon as the guy approaching him. He smiled so fondly at the guy they even laughed together. A guy with long gray hair put his arms on the shoulders. I thought Jungkook. My thoughts are distracted by a sweet voice. I turned my face to the direction of the voice. I'm not surprised. It feels like he is the one I'm expecting. JK, Jimin, I know I should a bit off, but Jimin smiled even wider. His eyes smiled with me. He reached out his hand, Jim, but it's actually Jimin. JK. I stand up immediately when I realize I'm still sitting down. I look outside to check it. Tae is still outside, but he's not there anymore. I take Jimin's hand and smile at him. JK, hi, I'm sorry I already have a hint that it's you. I honestly do not know that you say it feel like all the question and words I have inside my heart just disappear in a flash. JK, I know it's a bit obvious, was not it? Jimin looks shy. I admit that he is cute, especially when he smiles. JK, I pull the chair across mine and have him sit there. I sat down across and called the waiter. JK, your restaurant home gave me a hint, but it doesn't matter now. I am glad to finally meet you. Jimin smiled sadly. JK, I noticed how his eye disappeared every time he smiled. It's adorable. Jimin, I'm not to do this, to be honest, but knowing you like my cooking gave me the reason to give you this meetup a try. JK, I love your cooking. Are you a chief? Chef? I mean, all the foods you gave me were impressive. Jimin blessing by my compliment. It's not a lie, JK. The food he cooked for me. Jimin, I'm not a chef, but I love the cooking. Knowing you like them motivate me to cook more. Don't worry, I will still cook for you and have it delivered. JK, really? Jimin nodded with his eyes wide open. JK, I thought I'm going to miss your cooking. He giggled and shook his head. Jimin, as long as you want me to cook for you, I will. JK, I am too much. I'm sorry if I demanding. I laugh nervously, but by the way, is he really walking with you? The smile slowly fade away from Jimin's face. It seems like he doesn't like my question. Jimin, how did you know his name? He asked, thought he's smiling. JK, I can feel that he is only forcing them. Jimin, I'm sorry for asking, but did he give you a headache? I'm sorry, but he can be clumsy at times. I heard about what happened to your set, and I would like to apologize for it. JK, I have my hand to tell him it's okay. That's nothing. I just want to com- uh, commend his hard work, and he's good at keep secret. No matter how many times I asked him, he did not say anything. Jimin while he hold his chest. Jim, oh, I'm glad that he is okay. Well, yes, he is a kitchen helper in my restaurant. He asks for the additional jobs sometimes. Check it. I know. I agree. He is very hardworking, guys. Jimmy, let's not talk about it. So tell me, what do you want me to cook for tomorrow? JKPV. We spend the night talking about food and our college day. Jimin is a bit talkative. I can feel that he is easy to get along with thoughts. He is not the one I am hoping to meet tonight. I'm not disappointed at all. Jimin is a nice guy and I guess we click. Taehyung, I'm walking towards the nearest bus station for walk. I promised Felix that I will treat him street food tonight, but since Youngie insisted that he will treat us for dinner, well, who will say no to free food? At least some different food after a trying day. At least my phone ring. JK, I nod. Thay, where are you? I ask immediately as soon as I pick up call. Flixie, I'm Seoul Grand Hotel. My professor attended con- convention here. He agreed to meet me and some of my classmates in the lobby so we can submit our project. It's a deadline today, so we have no choice. They assign in relief. I don't know why I am being that's great to hear. I'm nearby. Where will I meet you? I'll meet you outside the hotel at the west wings near the hotel restaurant facing the main road. Okay, give me 2 minutes. As I walked towards Felix, he waved after seeing me. He approaching me with a big smile on his face. You should treat me because I finished the project. I want Caesareanum. Look, let's go, Flick said exactly. He immediately put his arms on my shoulder and dragged me towards the sidewalk. Is that Jimin car? I looked at the blue car parking on the lot. Then I remember tonight is his meeting up with Mr. John. I turned my face to the restaurant and I thought my heart dropping on my stomach when I saw Mr. John sitting down and looking up at Jimin. They meet finally. I pulled Flexi away. I don't want Jimin or Jungkook to see me. I don't want them to make me a spy, especially Jimin. I am happy for Jimin, but part of me feeling like dying. I don't understand why I should feel that way. I feel sad and empathy, and I know it's not right. Why should I? Are you okay? Flexi nagged me on my side. They perhaps wondering why I immediately went silence. Nothing, I'm just tired. By the way, we will eat at Mrs. Lee. Have you been there? I asked, changing the topic. Please put his arms back on my shoulder or pull me closer. Whatever you are going through right now, it will be okay soon. Maybe you don't want to share it with me, but I want you to know that I am here to listen. I know Hyung. I know there is something bothering you, or it is someone boyfriend, perhaps. They are chuckled by his care. It's true that what bothering me are both someone and something, but I don't want him to worry more. I want him to worry only about college. Everything else I want to handle myself. I don't have a boyfriend, so you really think I have time for that? Click spot and me roughing my hair. You can date if you want to. You are the right age. I don't want you focus only on me. Why you don't think of yourself once in a while? My bro, I appreciate what he said, but it feels like he has a double meaning. Wait, are you saying that because you want to date someone? Flicks laugh at me. I see. I'm expecting that. I'm not dating anyone, and if ever I will tell you what I'm just saying. You are working at so hard and you are forgetting that you need time for yourself too. I am a grown man. I can handle myself even if you go on a date or decided to get married. Hey, I don't have plan 8 and besides Flix, how about Mr. Min? He likes you, right? Hey, the question surprised me. I am not expecting that since I already answered for a few days ago. Mr. Min is just a friend. Please, Flix. I'm not dating anymore right now and no one is asking me out just like you. I will say if there's someone eyeing me as of now, there's none, okay? Time escape. Our dinner is fun and relaxing. It's great to have this kind of bonding once in a while. While walking home, I remember Mr. Jian and Jimin eating inside the luxurious hotel. The lights are bright and they are sitting on the soft couch. Waiter is served them food. They are probably drinking an espresso wine while holding hands. Hey, I mock myself for thinking that Mr. Jian might probably like me, liking him is like liking a celebrity, hoping that one day we will meet and fall in love. Silly thoughts, something my age should not be thinking about in the first place. My eyes widened when Flixie grabbing my hand tightly and pulled me. I did not realize what we are crossing the street. It will be okay. He smiled to reassure me, his hand tightened around mine. Check it, baby. The night went by so fast, I lost track of time while talking to Jimin. We talk about college day, my life abroad, and his life here. It's great to hear that we wait for me to be better, giving me an idea to send home made food.